Good evening, everyone. May feedback yata ako.
Ayan.
Ito. I'm just putting it here para hindi ako mag-feedback. Good evening, everyone. We're live on IG and Facebook. Na-disconnect yata si Bless sa Facebook. Anyway, ayun. Bless na-disconnect yata sa StreamYard. Anyway, good evening po. Maraming salamat for coming in early. Ayan, nakikita na po akong mga pumapasok sa ating Instagram live. So ayan, very early pa tayo. Kaka 6:30 lang. But thank you so much for being with us again as we come back. O, 'di ba? We had a long and nice break last week, no? Kasi ang dami nating ang haba ng Holy Week and ibang holidays sa Philippines. We had the Holy Week, of course, from ano nga yun, Good Wednesday hanggang Good Friday, Black Saturday, Easter Sunday, and then we had another holiday which is the Araw ng Kagitingan. So, ayan, so we're glad to be back here live on Big C again this Thursday. So, last week, I'm sure na-miss nyo kami. Ganon. Na-miss din namin to mag-live. But, of course, we all need a break once in a while. So, sabi ni, hi, Reggie. I'm Reggie Galiamos. Ayan, baka-friend to ni Blessy. So, hi! Ayan, so pa-share naman ng ating live, no? We're live on Facebook and on Instagram and also on YouTube and also inside the Big C app. O, di ba ang dami naming channels?
Yeah,
But yan, so
nakakita yung Happy Meal na box ko. So, itatabi ko muna.
sige. So habang inaayos ni Eunice yung aming ibang platforms, ayan, mag-hi muna tayo and please share our live event. This is gonna be a very exciting live event sa ating lahat. Ayan, kung bakit kasi I'm sure marami tayong matututunan sa guest natin tonight kasi this is the best time, no? This is the best time kasi malapit na naman yung mga bonuses natin. We have mid-year, mga ganyan. And alam mo yon, and of course, yung nag-iba na rin kasi yung environment, no? Especially after, I think after na ba? Matatawag na ba natin after the pandemic or are we still in the pandemic? Nag-iba din na din kasi yung environment where we work in, so we can work more kahit nasa bahay tayo, etc. So please share our live event. Ayan, so okay na ba tayo ni sa YouTube and sa platform sa
Yes,
Bixby?
actually, ang dali-dali ko siyang naayos habang nag-i-intro ka dyan, ma'am, naayos ko na
Okay,
siya. So,
very good.
yes, ayan. So, bago tayo mag-start, no, sa ating mga usual for like every Thursday. So, maraming salamat in advance to our viewers who are constantly watching us every Thursday and who's making us their Thursday habit. And to those who are new to our social medias and to our platform and to the app. So, welcome to Big C. So, this is one of the ways wherein we get to educate people financially or how to make them financially illiterate is by having these Thursday talks wherein we invite empowered, influential women who are in their ano ba, different fields and yung they can also share their knowledge about finances and yung work nila and the tips that like they can share. So all you have to do is follow us on Instagram, My Big C, on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course, higit sa lahat, ang pinaka-importante ay i-download nyo ang aming app. You just have to scan the QR code sa App Store or sa Google Play. It's for free. Registration is for free. And once you download, you can also get to watch our live also inside the app. So, di ba? Ang dami-daming ways kung paano nyo kami mapanood. And I hope you can also share the live and our social media accounts sa mga friends and also sa mga followers na. So, ikaw, Miss Bless, at nung, syempre, like, kakagaling lang natin sa mahabang break, di ba, na I'm sure na-recharge ka din. Anong ginawa mo nung, like, nung nakaraang holiday?
Actually, before the holiday, nagpa-tooth extraction ako. So, talagang ginamit ko lang yung Holy Week for rest lang sa bahay, stay at home, ganun. stay with family, especially, syempre, di ba may side hustle tayo. So, super, ano na yan, super exact time na yan para magkaroon din ng to spend time with my family tsaka yung mahal sa buhay. Ganun.
Yes, 'di ba? Minsan yung best way to relax is yung halos wala kang gagawin at nasa bahay ka lang and just to spend time with your family. At habang nagse-spend time with your family at home, 'di ba? So, samantalahin na natin, ano nga ba ang Bixi para sa mga bago sa ating platform? So, Bixi is a platform or particularly an app that helps each other or the users to connect with women. Actually, hindi lang kababaihan, but even men who also uses the app. Who wants to invest with the knowledge, tools, and network on how to invest or, like, mag-share ng mga kuro-kuro dyan about finances, about savings and investment na hindi na tayo makapag-share but we also get to learn from them. And ano ba ang makikita sa loob ng app, diba? So, merong mga games, merong mga tools on how we can educate you or on how the app can educate you to be financially literate. Although, the app offers so much more and I guess we are the first in the market to be a financial literacy app. But hindi po kami yung mga licensed financial advisors nyo na nag-a-advise sa inyo about insurance or who sells insurance and all. We just provide you the platform on how to be educated for free, financially literate for free, and also to connect with other people. So, ayan, ano pang inaantay nyo, diba? Just download the app for free, ayan. So, sa mga nasa Instagram, just click wait lang, saan na ba? Just click on the link at www.mybixi.com and yes, at saka nasa comment section din natin siya. Ayan. So mybixi.com and it's for free. I-download i-browse nyo yun like website and you'll not only get to see the app but also kung ano nga ba yung meron si Bixi. So just go through the website. So ayan, actually after nyo ma-download yung app, meron kami ditong konting-konting quiz lang, 'di ba? So medyo patapos na kasi tapos na tayo in fact sa first quarter ng year and we're going in the second quarter of the year. So for 2023, what do you want to invest on? So for a chance to win prizes from our partner stores inside also the Bixi app. All you have to do is download the app, register for free, and comment inside the Bixi Events community and you will see this post. And sumagot lang kayo, there's no right or wrong answers. What do you want to invest on in 2023? And we will have the answers draw lots. Then we will get to choose kung sino yung mananalo ng mga prizes from us. And we will announce it within this week. So ano pang inaantay nyo? Just comment inside kung ano nga ba yung gusto nyong i-invest in 2023. So, ayan. Ikaw, Miss Bliss, alam ko madami ka ng side hustle and all and meron ka pang work. Ano ba yung iniisip mo pa na like, ini-aim mo na ma-invest ngayon 2023?
Actually, lagi kong sinasabi, to be honest, gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng bahay pa. Although, I'm living with my parents, tapos we own the house. Pero para sa akin, gusto kong magkaroon ng sarili ko rin. So, I'm aiming for it.
Actually, totoo. Parang, andyan na din ako sa point na gusto ko na like own property or na mag-solo. But I think it will eventually come siguro at my own pace and all. Wow. Ikaw, Ma'am Vil, alam ko madami ka na investments and all. Meron ka pa bang naisip na gustong pag-investan? Diba?
Wala, no, konti lang.
Bukod sa
Siguro,
yun.
I will invest in myself. Char. Hindi.
Wow.
I've been thinking about this for so long already. I think before pandemic pa, and it's always been in my heart. No. But yeah, I wanna do something na out of my comfort zone. Parang new learning, new environment, ganon. So, I don't know, wala pa specifically, but yeah. I remember last week, no, we also posted about investing in oneself. Yan. Kasi minsan confine tayo with, it's not bad, no, to invest in this and that. But let's not also forget to invest in ourselves. Like, learning a new craft, learning a new skill. Ayan, learning a new skill. Naku, malayong mararating nyo ngayon. Yung mga online jobs ang dami. So yun. But, siguro pahinga muna ako sa mga Hindi naman pahinga, pero ang dami ko pa kasing bayarin. Like, this year pala, matatapos ko na yung car ko. Ayan. So, congrats to me. Thank God, diba? Ang hirap mag-buy.
Congratulations!
Oo. So, yan. So, paunti-unti, matatapos na siya. Tumawag actually yung bank ko yesterday to inform me na this is my last 6 months yata. Basta ganun. Tapos, Diyos ko, sabi pa niya, do you wanna, you should get another one. Sabi ko, ha? Sabi ko, I will rest. I will rest muna.
Correct.
So, yeah. And
Isa
I'm glad
silang
also that I was
mabuti.
able to rest last week.
Diba? Ayan. So, kayo, to our viewers yan, on
Yes.
YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook, what do you want to invest on in 2023? Or in fact, you can also share, ano nga bang ginawa nyo nitong past whole week? Just feel free to comment it inside the Bitsy Live Events community.
Mhm.
Ayan. And walang mali at walang tamang sagot. Every answer is welcome. So, ayan. And also,
Hindi,
if you
lahat
have
tama.
questions,
Walang mali. Pero
yes.
lahat yes.
Yes, sorry. Oo nga po,
Oo.
lahat tama. So, if you have questions during the live, you can always comment them sa Instagram's comment section and sa comment section ng ating Facebook and YouTube. So, ayan, di ba? Huwag na nating patagalin pa dahil another Thursday, another bonggang guest na naman ang meron tayo, di ba? So, ayan. Bago ko siya i-introduce, our guest speaker for tonight is a customer care representative sa pinakamalaking electricity distributor dito sa Pilipinas. And not only that, but she's also a digital creator, a micro-influencer who partners with brands in terms of digital advertising, who is passionate about skincare, health, fashion, beauty, and wellness. And at the same time, she is also a travel and lifestyle influencer. So, ayan, let us welcome Miss Bless Gonzalez. Yay!
Hello, good evening, guys.
Hello. Ayan. Hi, Blessy. Parang nag-meet na tayo before. First of all, maraming salamat for saying yes. And alam mo, uso kasi hindi uso eh. They call like people who know a lot like jack of all trades. Pero dahil mga babae tayo, siguro ikaw ay isang Jane of all trades. Ayan. Based na lang dun sa introduction ni Eunice with you. And alam mo yun, it's actually when my friend Zen actually mentioned na yeah, you can contact her, ganyan. Tas ini-mention nga niya about what you do. Sabi ko, ang galing naman kasi you have a full-time job, like a full day job as a customer care representative. And it's not easy, ha? Nako, I know the ganaps of everyday dyan sa business center. And at the same time, you also have like a huge portfolio of like brands and other, entrepreneurial activities. But before we delve into how you manage your businesses, your work, your finances, ito, tinatanong namin sa lahat ng guest namin. Ito, Blessy, para kanino ka bumabangon?
Okay. Well, it's not an easy question to answer talaga. Kung tutuusin. Kasi pwede nating sabihin para sa pamilya, sa careers, sa mahal sa buhay, at para sa kanya, para magpasalamat. But most people go through life without even taking time to discover the reason for being. Pero to answer the question, maybe by waking up for yourself is not waking up for soul survival, but to feel the gift of the day, kumbaga. Para sa sarili ko din, kasi it meant that waking up is having a new beginning to make things better. A fresh start with new hope, ganun. And then, I have to get up and get ready because I have dreams and aspirations to fulfill in my life. So, ganyan. Ayun pa.
Gusto ko yon. You have to get up and get ready. Tapos, makikipagtuos na ulit sa laban ng buhay. So, yeah, waking up with a purpose, sabi nga nila. And, eto, so, as mentioned talagang pumalakpak ako. No? As mentioned during your introduction, you are a corporate employee full-time and an entrepreneur as well, and also like different brands ambassador. So, can you give us a glimpse of your life? Paano ba yung buhay mo? Paano yung daily life mo juggling all these things?
Well, syempre by profession, yun nga, I'm a customer care representative. But not just a typical customer care representative kasi I handle complaints, even out of the scope requests, diba? And then for my side hustle, I usually took advantage of the weekends kasi syempre, diba, we have to focus kasi during the weekday sobrang by working in a demanding environment, sobrang hirap din. So we need to devote time din. And then by dedicating a portion of my weekend, ayun nga, it helps me to make a significant progress and satisfaction na hindi ko procrastinate yung para sa side hustle ko. So I took breaks and currently I get enough sleep. Parang ganun. So if I may time para mag-swim, I still go for it kasi it's all about making small adjustments.
Mhm. So, kumbaga parang day to day ina-update mo din pa konti-konti yung mga yung mga brands
Correct.
that you're an ambassador of.
Correct.
Oo, kasi
Kasi
your
mahirap
job,
eh.
yeah, of course, kasi your job is very demanding. Sabi ko nga nakita ko personally kung paano ang ating mga customer
Yes.
care representatives. So, sana maging tayo no, maging mas considerate tayo sa ating mga customer care representatives kahit over the phone or in person kasi talagang sometimes things get emotional. Alam mo
Yes.
'yon. But congrats for, not just alam mo 'yun na parang not just focusing on one but on multiple careers ato. So, nagka-mention ni Eunice kanina, you are already employed by the biggest electrical distributor of electricity in the Philippines. And alam naman natin na stable tong job na to, no? Hindi siya yung parang kumbaga parang parang monthly ganon. So, bakit mo naisip or why did you decide to to look into or try other sources of income kasi 'di ba sabi mo nga single ka tapos you're still with your parents so you have a stable job but also naisip mo na parang I have to try this and that. What was your turning point? Ano yung financial or siguro yung practical na point ng life mo na naisip mong mag-explore pa?
Okay. So, prior to Meralco kasi, I graduated as a working scholar with a degree of Bachelor of Arts in Communication. So, I knew how the taste like. Kumbaga parang, you'll never know how hard it is kasi until you get there, di ba? You make more money than you usually would, so it simplifies, improve your cash flow. Kumbaga, you also get a chance to pursue your passion without giving up the financial stability of a regular paycheck. So, nagagamit ko rin siya, yung skills ko by engaging with brand partners and expanding my networks. Tapos, yun nga, isa nga lang sa downsides or just as obvious na since I've always spent 8 hours or sometimes more than sa day job ko, yung rest of my dwindling free time would be exhausted during or doing an extra work. Kaya nga, sabi ko kanina, kadalasan kapag after the day work, minsan kung hindi ko kayang i-update, talagang sa weekend ko na lang siya ginagawa. So,
Mhm. Ang tawag dito, ano ba yung if I may ask no, kasi hindi ako ganun ka-familiar with halimbawa brand ambassador ako. Ano ba usually mga obligations, responsibilities mo as a brand ambassador? Dapat ba may post ka or may sasabihin ka? How do you do it? Para lang magkaroon ng idea tong mga audience natin, no? Kasi ang audience natin as mentioned kanina are also women who are interested to invest or to sabi mo nga to increase also their cash flow. So baka magkaroon sila ng opportunity similar to what you do. So ano ba yung ginagawa usually ng isang brand ambassador?
Okay. So, ang isang brand ambassador kasi, we have timeline. No? Depende kasi sa products or yung brands na nakakolaborate namin. So, sometimes they ask us to post or to take a review. Pero yung iba kasi talaga, we have contracts. No? Contracts na there's a specific timeline na kailangan mong i-post, kailangan mo i-share or i-cross-post to your other social media accounts. And at the same time, you really have to use it para mabigay mo talaga yung review mo dun sa specific na products. Ganun. Tapos kailangan mo rin, hindi lang sa basta i-post mo siya, ito yung brand na to. Kumbaga, you have to tell or you have to explore din kasi para din sa mga viewers ko na kung ano ba yung niche ko for my content. Parang ganun. Kasi kailangan consistent ka rin eh. Kasi kapag hindi ka consistent, mawawalan ng gana din yung mga viewers mo or yung mga followers mo. Right?
Mhm. Okay. So may ganun pala, no? Para kumbaga parang meron ka ding sinusunod na parang mga kumbaga regulations, brand regulations, yung itsura ng post, ganun. So, alam mo yun, hindi siya ganun kadali, but based on like what I see on your it's actually attainable, especially for us na talagang for us no, magka-age ba tayo? For us na millennials kasi kumbaga parang maganda kasi yung transition natin from analog to digital. So, nagigets natin how things work, kung ano yung maganda. Alam mo yon na, alam mo yung feeling ko lang naman to. I think we got, like creative eyes to do these things. And yun nga, as an inspiration, we can also, sa mga to all our listeners right now, we can actually increase, like cash flow, sabi nga ni Bless kanina. So, that's actually one tip, no, from her. And mamaya as we go inside, no, I mean go through pa the different questions na prepare ko for Bless tonight. Mas malalaman natin kung paano nga ba niya yung binabalance ito, and mamaya we will also learn from her yung mga iba't ibang ways na ginagawa niya to manage her personal finances. But before that, Eunice, baka gusto mong i-flash ulit yung ating quiz for tonight. Ayan, because we will also have we will select siguro dahil kakabalik natin from break, no. Siguro mga max of 3 winners tayo tonight sa mga kapagsagot inside the Bixi app ng question na to. Medyo mahina ka ha sa Facebook.
No, nawala na sound.
Oo, medyo mahina ka. Medyo mahina, Eunice, yung feedback mo. I mean, yung volume mo sa...
Oh my gosh, naka-mute pala kasi ako sa Facebook. Anyway, sorry na. So, ang sabi ko is to add up to what you said a while ago. I'm very proud of Ma'am Bless and yung mga katulad niya merong same job. Kasi sila lumalabas yung frontliners natin sa office. And it's very, very difficult and all. Kasi nakikita ko yun every time na nasa BC ako. So, alam mo yun, like sobrang kudos to you and kung paano mo din nababalance yung pagiging employee man at the same time doing those. So I'm excited to go through tonight and na i-walk through mo kami sa journey mo kung paano mo yung nababalance. Kasi yung iba, they're always sa parang pagod na ako, ayoko na. But ikaw, sobrang well-driven ka and ang dami mo pang ginagawa. And nakikita ko yung passion in you. So, ayun, thank you. Wow, ang daming sinabi.
Talaga nag-thank you. Thank you for that wonderful statement.
Answer.
Ayan. So, balik tayo balik tayo kay Blessy after that commercial. So, now that na-mention mo nga na, kumbaga, you have a full-time job and also like, different sources of income to increase your cash flow. So, eto naman, how do you balance naman the many hats that you wear? You have family, you have a life, you have, I'm sure may mga friends and all. How do you navigate it? How do you balance everything?
Well, ayun nga, syempre, nandiyan yung we want to earn more, no, to finance our desired lifestyle. But regardless of my reasons, kasi yung life ko talaga, it really changed when I took a side hustle. Kasi, so I invested in a day planner kasi maintaining a balanced lifestyle requires discipline. So, kailangan ma-maintain ko rin yung busy schedules, and then I also need to ensure na I stay healthy. Kasi I aim to make time for my friends and family, and after all, you need a strong support and network, trust, healthy relationships din. I also downloaded Bixi as well, no? Kasi para may monitoring din ako sa savings for house, travel and biddings, nga nasabi ko kanina, which is I'm aiming to. And then lastly, I need to protect my first job pa rin, syempre. Yung quality of work and level of commitment should remain there.
Agree. Wait lang, nakamute ako sa Instagram. Agree, no? And kumbaga parang life-changing din itong mga side hustles mo. Segue lang. Naisip mo na ba, Blessy, yung retirement age mo?
hopefully at least siguro mga 35. Parang I'm planning na kung makapag-retire ako sa work ko, siguro at least 15 years or more than para naman sulat pa rin yung may mararating ako not just as a customer care representative. Yung kung pagbibigyan ng pagkakataon na ma-promote pa, why not, 'di ba? Just to experience lang din.
May comment dito si Zen.
Yes.
Friend natin si Zen. Sabi niya may love life
May
pa.
love
O,
life
diba?
pa, o diba?
Meron.
May ano ba, may
Meron.
pag-expose siya.
Diba?
Wait lang. So naisip mo na 15 years from now, yun yung nasa peg mo na sa utak mo. Alam mo, merong actually may feature ang Bixi, Blessy. If you haven't tried the My Bixi number, you can actually do that. You can input doon yung gusto mong age of retirement, and then what your current expenses, current savings, etc. And mako-compute niya doon kung magkano dapat yung monthly sinesave mo para you can be financially free when you achieve that retirement age na gusto mo. Alam mo, ginawa ko yan, naging life-changing din sa akin. Tinigil ko yung mga kaka-shopping ko sa Shopee, mga ganyan. O kasi kahit hindi naman expensive yung mga binibili ko, naman, alam mo yun, I don't buy naman yung mga talagang ikahihirap or what. Pero they add up. And actually knowing how much you need to retire na financially dependent, alam mo, it will also create or alter your course of your financial decision. So um dito na tayo sa mga challenges. So I'm sure mahirap no to balance your life, your finances. May mga times ba na nag-give up ka kasi you mentioned earlier you have a planner where you write everything para ma-manage mo, this is my job, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Are there times na you just want to give up? Tapos, paano ka bumabangon from that?
Actually, yes. Alam nyo, I have seen many people enthusiastic at the beginning. They work hard, remain devoted and disciplined. But then eventually, when things get complicated, they find it hard to continue and start thinking about giving up. So, kasi setbacks and failures are inevitable. Sometimes uncertainty is where extraordinary happens. So, I haven't achieved yet what I wanted. So as long as I'm alive, and mentally healthy, I have to keep trying. If I feel like I'm giving up, I always ask myself na on why I started this journey. So ayun, kasi achieving success is never easy talaga. It never was and it will never be. No? But you can't give up just because life has become difficult. As long as kasi yung most beautiful things in this world are really difficult to achieve. But yun, tulad na sabi ko kanina, you'll never know how hard it is until you get there. Pero being dedicated, nothing is impossible as long as you're determined.
Alam mo tama ka, I agree with you na yung life talaga, I mean, anything na ginagawa natin, walang madali. Na, alam mo, hindi mo pwedeng i-compare na, ay, mas madali naman yung work niya kaysa sa akin. Alam mo yon, we all have our own difficulties. And, alam mo yon, how we navigate this and how we look at it, how we treat it as, like yung daily life natin, yung commute, yung pagdadrive, yung pagpasok sa trabaho ng umaga, yung makikipag-deal with customers, etc. Those are all, alam mo yun, equally difficult yung mga yan. And no matter kung saan ka situated, whether you're a full-time corporate employee, you're a freelancer, you're a homemaker, you're a mom, ang dami talagang aspects especially for women, no, who are actually kumbaga ito yung backbone, ito yung audience ng Big C. Marami talagang difficulties. And one of the difficulties actually that we face are finances. Aminin natin, kahit tayo mga single ladies, we actually have a hard time navigating through our finances. So dito na tayo di ba, ang ganda ng segue natin. Dito na tayo sa part 2 ng ating usapin tonight, which is the core of Big C. So Big C nga, sabi ni Eunice kanina, is a financial platform. Ayan, i-flash natin ulit. Nasaan na? Parang may konting feedback tayo.
May narinig na.
Ayan. Nasaan na ba? May feedback akong narinig. Anyway, Bixi is a financial platform where we connect women. Kaya inside the Bixi app, there's a Bixi community. Para magkaroon sila ng knowledge, network, and tools to start investing. Kasi very important. Nakakalimutan natin na minsan, akala natin, okay na may nasisave ako, or okay na may nabubudget naman ako. But investing is actually a huge part of, kumbaga parang saving for our future. So, eto Bless. So, may mga multiple sources of income ka. You have your corporate job and you have your ambassador and entrepreneurial activities. So, eto 3 questions in one. Number 1, how do you budget? How do you save? And how do you invest?
Okay. So, I opened a different account for my side hustle. I practice smart money management now. So, para hindi ako scrambling to get organized when the cash flow is coming in. And then, I kept my day job to cover necessities and reinvest on my side hustle earnings to grow carefully then. So, I was planning din kasi to have a business. Kahit small lang, siguro, like yung mga polymer clay earrings, ganun. And then in a way, that added security is a beautiful side of my side hustle. No? Tapos ayun nga, currently, nung na-discover ko si Bixi, I use that na rin kasi yun nga, napakaganda niya talaga to set a goal para sa savings mo rin and then for your future, for your retirement. So,
Wait lang. Medyo naghang ka dito sa Facebook, Blessy.
mhm.
Ayan. Oo, nakahang ka sa Facebook. So, yeah. So, while we fix it, ayan, ibalik natin siguro Eunice muna yung ayan, medyo na-cut si Blessy sa ating
Tinanggal ko siya
Facebook.
sa stream. Tapos, i-join ko kaya siya ulit. Ayan.
Naghang siya. I think it's her it's her internet connection.
Oo. Teka. In-add ko siya ulit sa stream.
Yeah, naghang ka. Siguro leave muna the StreamYard and then join ka na lang ulit.
Oo, tapos join
It
ka na
happens
lang.
sometimes. Yeah. So, as Blessy is returning into the live event sa Bixi, I mean sa Facebook. Anyway, nasa IG din naman siya. Ayan. So, again, yung quiz natin tonight is what do you want to invest on in 2023? So, may naisip ba kayo? Si Blessy sabi niya gusto niya ng house. Tapos si Eunice nag-iisip din na, sariling endeavor this year. Tapos, if you also want to invest in yourself, like learn learn how to do photography, magtahe, alam mo yung mga ganun. And you can download the Bixi app, register, and go to community and live events para isagot yung sagot nyo. Sabi ni Michelle pala ay maulang gabi po, ka-Bixi ladies. Yes, it's been raining talaga kanina pa.
Yes.
So, kaya medyo malamig din.
Yes po. And apart from that, meron din mga nagko-comment sa FB, no? Like, one of our bosses sa office. O, diba? Si Attorney Cathy, I guess ito yung sagot niya dun sa tanong natin na, what do you wanna invest on in 2023? Ang sagot niya ay house. So,
Ay.
diba? Antaray. Pasama naman dyan, Attorney Cathy.
Mama,
So, pag
ano ka anak?
invest mo ng house, pwede makitira. Joke lang. So, ayan. And of course, our CEO mentioned that I love that waking up is a beginning to make things better. And she's always interested to know how people balance having a day jobs and creating side hustles. And that multiple income streams is so important, but they feel so impossible. That's why we have now si Miss Bless to walk us through. So, paano nga ba yun? Para makayanan din natin lahat. So, ayan, andito na ulit
Yes.
sa StreamYard si Miss
Ayan.
Bless.
So, Blessy is back and ulitin ko yung question. So, number 1, sabi ko sa kanya, how do you budget? How do you save? And how do you invest? Yeah.
Okay, so ayun nga, na sabi ko kanina, I opened a different account for my side hustle. So talagang separate yung sa side hustle and to my job kasi para hindi ko talaga magalaw kasi yung I practice smart money management nga kako kanina para in order for me to get organized sa mga cash flow dun sa side hustle ko. And then I get my day job to cover my necessities, yung mga for yung daily life, gano'n, yung mga food, and then reinvestment on my side hustle to earnings to grow carefully hopefully, magkaroon ng small business nga. Kako, yung mga polymer clay earrings, ayan. And then in a way, that added security is a beauty of a side hustle. Tapos yun nga kako kanina rin, na when I discovered Leaksy, I started using it to, to set my goals para at least yung pag-handle ko sa money, talagang nasa-separate siya. Hindi ko siya basta, hindi impulsive yung basta ilabas ko lang siya. Ganun. So,
Actually, alam mo, very smart yon. So, siguro, i-type natin yon, no? Na opening separate bank accounts for your main job and different side hustles. Actually, okay yon kasi, kumbaga sabi mo nga, your main job covers the necessities and yung iba, nasa-save mo and nai-invest mo. So, ang daming tips doon na na-mention ni Blessy. Number one, open different accounts for your different sources of income, and then monitoring your income, of course, monitoring your cash flow. And of course, number 3 na mention niya kanina na starting a small business. So, alam mo, before kasi, I think when I was young, to start a business talagang, yung intindi mo, no, parang, shucks, kailangan ko ng malaking pera, like I need 1 million peso or what. But sabi ko nga kanina, nag-change na rin kasing environment natin, no, na even with not a huge capital, even with a small capital, pwede na tayong makapag-start ng, alam mo yun, mapagkakakitaan. And like I always tell, no, like my friends or yung circle natin, huwag tayong matakot na, or mahiya na parang, ay, liit lang ng ano ko, ng pinag-start ko. But you know, small is better than nothing. Yun yung prinsipyo ko sa buhay. So, ang dami na nabigyan ni Blessing na sa atin na tips. So, like you mentioned kanina, no, you also budget, you save, you invest by different, by monitoring and like budgeting and all, including nga itong main job mo and your side hustle. So, bakit mo to ginagawa, Blessy? How is personal finance important to you for ano ba to, for your present lang ba or your future, or bakit siya very important for you?
well, whether they are short-term o kaya long-term within my income limits, it can really help me to attain yung financial freedom, nga tulad na sabi mo po kanina. And then, to make beneficial financial decisions, to save money and avoid debts. Lalo na nung pandemic, di ba? Sabi mo nga rin kanina, ma-realize mo na talagang it's essential to become financial savvy, na hindi ka maging impulsive para bumili lang ng kahit maliit man yung amount, pero pag nag-pile up, sobrang, alam mo yun, sobrang makikita mo yung lululugi ka rin. So, ayun, yun yung iniiwasan ko rin na magkaroon ng debts. So, yun po.
Okay. So, add ko lang, no, as a question. Growing up ba, meron kang concept about personal finance? May naturo ba sa'yo ng mga magulang mo or nakita mo ba sa kanila? Paano ka nagkaroon ng mga concept na ganito?
Growing up with a family, actually, we struggle and we have financial constraints about my family financial needs. Tas yung mother ko kasi nagkaroon ng medical condition. She suffered from brain aneurysm. So, hindi ganun kadali sa akin para matawid ko yung kung ano ba yung pangarap ko. Seeing them na ma-heartbreak, na hindi makatapos. So, nag-invest ako doon sa sarili ko nga. Nag-invest ako para makatapos, and then up to now, makapasok sa stable job, magkaroon ng sa isang company na tawag dito, which is, sabi niya nga po, biggest diba? Distributor, naiyak. So, ayan, parang yung struggle, sometimes, yung struggle, yung failures, yung pain, yun yung nagbibigay sa akin ng devotion to work harder, to make something better sa susunod, para at least kapag nagkaroon ako in the future ng kids, hindi rin nila maranasan yung kung ano yung naranasan ko rin. Parang ganun. And also to share din with everyone, para yung katulad ko na nagdadaan ngayon, na nag-struggle na parang, yun nga, tulad na sabi ko kanina, kung mag-give up sila, don't, kasi meron at meron darating. Kumbaga, try to celebrate yung small wins, kasi in every progress, hindi mo mapapansin na it will become bigger, parang ganun.
Ang galing mo. Kasi alam mo yon, yung challenges, yung struggle, naging financial struggles nyo, or even the struggles that you went through as a family, ginamit mo siyang, kumbaga, stepping stone for you. Like, you invested in yourself, you aim na talaga makatapos, and you aim to, to be part of a company na feeling mo magiging stable ka. And hindi ka nag-stop doon, na kumbaga, you're already in there, pero nagsistrive ka pa rin. And you're not only saving and investing for now, for yourself, but also for your future, no? For, kumbaga, parang you're creating generational wealth, kumbaga, for your kids then. So, ang galing, nakakatuwa na we hear from these kinds of people like you, no? Na ma-inspire din yung ating audience, especially those who are watching tonight. So, um, ano pa ba? May mga questions pa ako sa'yo. So, your own, um, ano yung, siguro Bless, iwan mo kami ng siguro top 3 practical and financial tips and practices na you live by, na kumbaga parang based sa mga pinagdaanan mo sa buhay, or yung mga, alam mo yon, mga iba't ibang mga aspeto ng buhay mo or na-learn mo on your job, na tingin mo ay magiging, kumbaga parang pwede mong iwanan sa kanila, na pinapractice mo, na pwede mong iwanan sa ating audience ngayon. Kahit siguro top 3 financial and practical tips.
Okay. So, ayun nga, practically speaking, don't spend more than you make, more than what you make, di ba? Kasi a lot of us were impulsive buyers, no, especially online, kasi super dali na. And then, I guess, create an emergency fund, di ba? Kasi you have to, yun nga, hindi natin masabi, no, kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari. And then, yun nga, tulad na sabi ko kanina, focus on the small things that are easily achievable. Kasi as you start nga, it will become bigger for more than what you expect. Parang followers ko lang din sa Instagram, hindi ko naman din in-expect na gano'n nadadami rin siya. Kaya don't let your finances stress you out to the point of inaction. Instead, take back control and start using Bixi app.
Ay, gusto ko yon. So, number 1, don't spend more than what you can earn. Tapos, pangalawa, ano nga yung pangalawa?
Create an emergency fund.
Create an emergency fund. And last,
start using Bixi app.
Yon. Ayan, start using the Bixi app. So number 1, do not spend more than you can earn. Actually, tama yun. Kasi, alam mo, medyo mahirap actually siyang gawin. Kasi especially ngayon, ang dali-dali, di ba? Swipe ka lang, ganyan. Pangalawa, ayan, create an emergency fund. Alam mo, very important to. I always tell my friends, ewan ko, sa yung mga ka-close ko na, I am a person na walang plan B. Because I never had the chance to have a plan B. Alam mo yon, na parang I have to make this work. So, kumbaga, parang I have to make this plan work for me, parang ganun. So, walang plan B. But that didn't mean na wala akong emergency fund, kasi kasama yun sa circle ng buhay ko. So, I am very much encouraging all of you, like I'm with Blessy on this, to create an emergency fund. It doesn't have to be like, like a lot, like sobrang daming pera, but at least 6 months of your expenses. Kasi hindi natin alam mo pwedeng mangyari. Like the pandemic, we didn't know. Like, we're very fortunate for us na yung mga hindi nawalan ng trabaho, but a lot of people actually lost their jobs, lost their sources of income. So, at least kahit papano in those 6 months, pwede tayong mabuhay, pwede tayong makasurvive habang naghahanap ng ibang, alam mo yon, ibang pagkakakitaan, ibang trabaho. And last but not the least, ayan, thank you for saying na use the Bixi app. Actually, yung Bixi app, abang lang tayo kasi we will have more features very soon na mas mapapakinabangan ng ating mga women users. And of course, mga men din na gumagamit ng Bixi. So, bakit Bixi? Ayan, so, ang very prompt series, no, i-download nyo na, nandyan sa screen natin ngayon. For those who are watching via Facebook and YouTube, ayan, nakikita nyo, download, scan nyo lang if you're Apple or Google. Pwede nyo scan. Free lang po ito, walang bayad. If somebody is asking money on behalf of Bixi, hindi po kami yun. And please report them. Please report them to us. And if you're watching via Instagram, andito sa baba, ayan, you can download the app through our website. So, our website is at www.mybixie.com. Ayan. So, download nyo lang po for free, register, and join the community. So, meron pong community dyan. Iba-iba yung laman ng community. Merong questions about investments, insurance, paying debts, live events, ano pa ba, joining, may mga iba't ibang countries din kasi most of our audience naman are in the Philippines, but we also have, like overseas mga workers natin, Hong Kong, in Singapore, or in other parts of the world. So you can join multiple platforms, you can ask questions. Pangalawa, we have why is the community important aside from putting in your questions or your comments on different topics. So like na mention ni Eunice kanina, gaya ni Blessy, nag-invite talaga kami every Thursday ng mga taong may experience and expertise on different topics. So some are experts in banking or on insurance or in cryptocurrency or stocks. So meron kayong mga mapagtatanungan doon ng iba't ibang mga topics that you want to invest in. So that's why our question for tonight is, what do you want to invest in 2023? So if you're looking to invest in real estate, we have actually real estate experts there. We have financial advisors na nasa loob ng community who can address your questions. So rest assured that yung mga live speakers natin ay kumbaga competent and are also experts in their different fields. So for instance, if you're watching right now and you're looking for extra income and you think, you know how to use your phone, you can take good photos, and you know how to communicate well on different platforms like Instagram, Facebook, ayan, pwede niyong i-contact si Blessy via our Bixi Facebook, and ask her like Bixi platform rather app, and you can ask her questions on how to begin. Gaya nga ng nasabi niya kanina, it's better to start you can start small with smaller opportunities, and alam mo yon, process it will progress over time. Like she mentioned kanina, she also started small, a few followers, and now she has like ton of followers, and also brands actually trust her with with their product. So ganun talaga, we have to start, and we have to like build, and we just have to move forward. So yun yung ang ganda ng mga tips na na-mention ni Blessy tonight. So sana magkaroon tayo ng courage din like her, no? Courage and resilience, grit to just do more, kumbaga, especially now that the environment has changed. My sister and I were talking this morning, no, how yung environment really changed, was changed by the pandemic. So I think hindi pa tayo tapos sa pandemic, but it was not easy for everyone, and for sure it's more difficult for other people, no, but I'm also grateful na may mga opportunities din para sa maraming tao na pwede pala tayong mag-work and kumita online and nasa bahay lang, na yung mga iba nakapag-alaga sila ng mga anak nila, they could help with household chores, ganyan, without going to the office anymore. And those are small but impactful opportunities na nakapag-change ng financial status ng iba't ibang kababaihan. And even with Bixi women, a lot of the Bixi women who are watching right now, and I know makaka-relate yung iba dito, ang daming mga iba't ibang opportunities na na-create over the past 2 years just by like watching here on our Bixi live events. No, may mga free education, mga free virtual assistant courses na nai-award sa mga iba't ibang kababaihan. So we're also actually encouraging everyone to just watch every Thursday, no. Malay nyo, your next break could come from, pwedeng kay Blessy, pwedeng sa next speaker natin, or pwedeng sa mga previous ones. So ayan, so I hope nakapag-download na tayong lahat ng Bixi app. And don't forget, dun sa mga nakapag-download niya, update nyo lang para makuha nyo rin yung iba't ibang updates that we do every now and then. So, eto Blessy, siguro last, magtingin nga tayo muna, Eunice, ng may mga questions ba? Ayan. Ayan. If you have questions,
Sabi dito sa Instagram, actually, it's...
ay sige go.
30% current.
Meron kang feedback, Eunice.
Ba ako? Hello?
Oo.
So, ayan, sabi ni Sir Joseph Bersaluna, a message to keep in mind.
You have feedback. May feedback ka. Sobrang lakas.
Oh my God, ba't gano'n?
Oo.
Wait. Oh my gosh, nawala nung
Yeah.
minute ko yung nung minute ko yung Instagram. Sige, anyway, sabi sa Instagram ni Sir Joseph Bersaluna, yung mga sinabi daw ni Miss Bless is a message to keep in mind. So, thank you daw and more power daw to Vince. O, diba? Ang taray. Ayan.
Ano, meron pa ba tayong mga questions? I'm just looking into...
I think yung mga, ay shucks, nag-feedback pa din ba ako?
Ayan, I
Hello?
think wala na.
Ayan. I think yung mga questions pero it's inside the app. Kasi nga dahil nagla-live din tayo simultaneously ngayon sa app, they also, I guess, are trying to explore yung app din. And baka din sila nagpo-post ng mga questions. Hindi ko lang siya ma-check ngayon kasi yung gamit ko pang check ng app is yung pang live ko sa Instagram. So,
Meron, may feedback ka sa IG. Siguro i-lower mo yung volume ng ano mo, ng
naka-lower
StreamYard.
na
Ano
yung
mo?
volume. Hindi na muna ako magsasalita. Oh my
Ang
God.
weird.
Ang lakas.
Sorry po sa technical difficulties. Wala naman po kaming ginalaw, but things happen. Sometimes things happen during the live. So I think okay na tayo. Ayan, better.
Ayan.
Okay. So magtitingin lang po kami ng mga questions. Hi Idol, go Blessy. O 'di ba? Ang daming mga shout out ni Blessy. So, I think we're almost at the end, no? We try to keep our live events mga 1 hour lang para makapag-prepare din ng dinner, ganyan. So, Blessy, last question na to siguro. Kanina tinanong namin kung para kanino ka bumabangon, no, yung first question. So, siguro ito, aside from yung mga practical tips na mention mo kanina, ano yung two questions pala yung tutanungin ko pa. Ano yung ito may tanong daw pala. How do you
Meron palang
balance?
tanong dito. I'm not sure if this was answered kanina, but how do you balance po how do you balance po what comes first when it comes to prioritizing workloads? So, dahil nga
Ayan.
madami kang ginagawa, di ba? So, yun. How do you balance first? Or ano yung inuuna mo when it comes to workloads? Since you wear so many hats, ayan.
Nakamute ka yata sa Facebook, Leslie.
Nakamute ka sa Facebook. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Ayan.
Yan.
Okay, actually na-mention ko na kanina na kailangan ingatan din natin yung first job kasi yun yung nagbibigay sa akin ng paycheck ko to provide dun sa necessities, no? Kasi unang-una, hindi ko rin naman magagawa yung side hustle if I don't have my first job. So, unang-una, yun yung priority talaga. And then the second one is I use my planners nga. So, I don't commit with the brands if I think na yung first job ko is meron akong commitments doon during those periods. Okay.
Ito, like, question for me, syempre. Meron ka bang parang standards or meron ka bang checklist as to whether you will accept this brand to be a collaborator with you or parang does it influence kunwari yung values mo or yung pinaglalaban mo or whatever or go ka lang ng go, parang meron ka bang pamantayan na ay eto kasi pang pamilya to so go tatanggapin ko, mga ganun.
Yes, actually. Not necessarily naman na checklist, no? Pero, yes, I do have my principle naman. Tulad na lang ng yung clean beauty. Kasi hindi naman din lahat ng products, di ba, good for the skin talaga. So, namimili lang talaga ako. Usually, lahat na lang pinopromote is maganda talaga for the skin, especially for sensitive skin. So, aside sa clean beauty, yung sustainability din when it comes to packaging ng products. So, hindi siya put on plastic, hindi siya tested on animals, yung mga ganun. And then, for the food sometimes, meron din for the kids, kung if you browse it through my Instagram, meron din akong pinopromote for the kids. So, somehow na-enjoy din ng for family. Ayan. Tsaka yung mga makakatipid din. So, yun.
Gusto ko yon. Gusto ko yung mga not tested on animals and alam mo yung less waste, kumbaga. Kasi we
Correct.
also have to be responsible, not just for ourselves, but of course, ito yung environment na tinitirahan natin. Kasi we only have one earth. So, yan. So, kumbaga, Blessing, no, meron ka ding mga non-negotiables.
Correct.
Ayan. So, may mga questions pa ba, Eunice? Hindi ko masyadong nakikita kasi ang layo na ng phone ko sa akin. Ayan. So, siguro, ito, Blessy, ano yung, I'm sure growing up, no, may mga nakakausap ka din na mga nauna sa buhay na, alam mo yon, may mga mas napagdaanan, may mga experience. Ano yung pinakamagandang financial advice naman kasi kanina nagbigay ka ng financial advice, no? Ano naman yung pinakamagandang financial advice na naibanggit or narinig mo from someone who is more experienced? In the past, ganon.
Actually, I have two in my mind. First
Mhm.
is to start budgeting, and second is to ask for help. Yung start budgeting, don't set unrealistic goals. Kasi mag-set ka nga ng goal, pero yung kakayanan mo, tsaka yung pinagkukuhanan mo ng savings mo is hindi naman sapat, no? So, it's about how much you're going to save and how much extra money you will earn. Instead, let's aim to make an accurate goal of how your finances work. Parang ganun. Kumbaga, let's see where you could be spending more or spending less. Di ba? Kasi dati naman tinuturo na sa atin kung ano ba yung needs and wants natin, di ba? Nung bata pa rin tayo. And then second is to ask for help. Ask for help from financial planning services to debt management or even counseling service. Maganda rin na mag-invest sometimes to counseling nyo. Kasi you may really found tawag dito, ayun nga, maganda na maging financial savvy tayo, especially nowadays na experience natin yung pandemic. So kaya nga I really found Bixi interesting kasi we have community there. We can ask for advices and at the same time we can help each other. And then I know it can be difficult to admit na we're not incredibly rich, to let alone that we are struggling to balance our daily finances. Yung iba nahihiya. But overcoming this fear is essential to getting out of debt and relieving your stress. Parang ganun. Kumbaga, we
Alam mo-
have to be honest to ourselves then.
Alam mo, hindi lang 2 yung nasabi mo, bale 3 siya. Kasi number 1, sabihin mo, budgeting, yung isa sa mga magandang na-impart sa'yo. You have to have a budget, you have to ask yourself, and last but not least, you have to be aware or you have to be honest about your financial situation. And alam mo, sometimes kinailangan ko marinig yung mga bagay na yan. Kasi sometimes hindi ka naman aware unless feeling mo okay ka. Kasi especially for us, aminin natin na mga single people, ganyan, wala tayong masyadong responsibilidad sa buhay. We think that, okay lang yan, ganyan. But sometimes people na who have more experience, nahulog pa yung phone ko, sorry. More personal, more financial and personal experience ay
Ma'am, Vil, nakamute ka daw sa IG.
shocks.
Nag-left the group si Ma'am Vil. Char, wait lang.
Wait lang,
Ayan.
sorry.
So, habang
While I'm
ina-stay
fixing.
natin siya, ayan, I've invited you na sa Instagram. Ayan.
Ayan, sorry. Ang dami ko nang sinabi, pero naka-mute pala ako. But as I was saying, no, sorry for those for my muteness in IG. 3 actually nasabi ni Blessy na best financial advice that she heard while growing up, and sana maging best financial advice din siya that you heard today, that you will hear today. So number 1, have a budget. Number 2, ask for help. And number 3, be honest and be aware of your personal financial situation. So, alam mo, ang pinaka-importante sa akin dito is ask for help. Kasi alam mo, yung generation natin, Eunice and Blessy, I think naman medyo magkaka-age tayo. Although I think I'm older. Hindi kasi tinuturo ang finances sa school. Walang subject na ganon. We have so many subjects na kung alam mo noon na parang ang dami, but we were never taught financial education, financial literacy. So asking for help is actually very essential, especially ngayon na ang dami na ring available na na mga platforms. And like Blessy mentioned earlier, inside the Big C community, you can actually ask for help. And until now, I still ask for help from people na tingin ko makakatulong sa akin na, uy, anong magandang gawin ko dito sa insurance ko? May kinita na ng konti, anong magandang gawin? Or anong magandang gawin dito sa bank? Kasi sa bank, mas maliit yung interests na kung savings lang, paano kaya mas maganda? Alam mo, may mga tao talaga who are experts in different fields and they are inside the community as mentioned kanina. So, siguro as a closing, dahil magsi 7:30 na rin, no? As a closing, Blessy, siguro what can you leave? Parang pang beauty queen question to. Ano yung pwede mong iwanan sa ating mga viewers tonight?
Actually, always be grateful. Kasi yung gratitude is the only magic medicine that would help you to shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. So, ayun. And yun nga, kanina, ulitin ko lang din yung sinabi ko kanina, that nothing is impossible as long as you are determined. Na lagi ko rin sinasabi sa mga followers ko.
Very nice. I like yung be grateful kasi parang, alam mo yon, even sometimes kasi even if we have much, if yung heart mo parang may discontent, alam mo yon, mahirap pa rin, parang feeling mo ang dami ko pa rin kulang sa buhay. And mahirap kasi especially ngayon, pwede mo i-compare yung sarili mo na, ay, buti po siya, ganyan. But at the end of the day, it's actually very important to be grateful na of what you have, 'di ba? Parang kumbaga count your blessings, 'di ba? Sabi nga nila nung mga bata tayo, but even as now that we grow older, yung yes, we know that we want to get this and that, we want to achieve our goals, financial aspirations, etc. Pero at the same time, we also have to check our heart every now and then, yung gratefulness ba, yung contentment. So, at yun lang, at I think wala na tayong mga questions, tignan natin. O di ba, may fan ako dito, sabi niya Great Point Ville. Salamat naman at hindi na ako naka-mute. Ayan, si Zen, my friend. Ayan, so thank you so much, Blessy, for your very practical and alam mo yon na parang achievable na tips that you shared with our audience tonight. Alam mo, revitalizing. May nabasa kasi akong revitalizing holiday daw yung last week, no? And this is also a revitalizing live for us. Ang ganda ng pagbabalik ng live natin after the break last week kasi nagkaroon ulit tayo ng kumbaga parang inspiration ba to start yung new quarter na parang, shucks, pwede ko palang gawin to. Pwede pala ako mag-start small, pwede pala ako maging entrepreneurial din kahit may full-time job ako. So, maraming salamat and I hope this will not be the last na ma-invite ka namin siguro in the future when we will have similar topics again or kung may bago kang endeavor, I'm sure magkakaroon ka ng bagong endeavor because sabi mo nga increase cash flow, ayan, aside from budgeting, increasing cash flow. So thank you so much and I give the floor I give the floor back to Eunice.
Ayan, so thank you very much. So, huling hirit muna. So, what do you want to invest on in 2023? So, since we just entered the second quarter of the year, so it's not too late. Ano nga ba yung gusto nyong start na i-invest for this year at hanggang sa magtuloy-tuloy? So, for a chance to win prizes from our partner stores inside the Bixi app, all you have to do is just download Bixi for free via App Store or Google Play by scanning the
Nakamute
QR
ka daw
code.
sa IG.
Kasi nag-feedback ako eh. By scanning the QR code or just by typing Bixi sa App Store and sa Google Play. Registration is for free. Then, you can just go inside the Bixi Events community and comment ano nga ba yung gusto nyong i-invest on this 2023. Of course, hindi lang po yung Bixi Live events ang meron sa aming app, but we have 50 plus communities and circles inside the app wherein you can engage and inspire others who shares the same goal with you in financial literacy and investment. So that's it for this Thursday's Bixi Meetup Live. So this is a great way indeed and a great talk with a great and fabulous speaker to start the week right after a long break. So, di ba, very, very light lang, very refreshing, and very inspiring na yes, even though we have a permanent job, we can also have side hustles. Yun nga, di ba? We just have
Nakamute ka sa ano, girl, sa sa Instagram. Ay, okay na daw, okay na.
na we just have to be resourceful and maging maparaan kasi ang dami na din pwedeng maging trabaho ngayon, di ba? So, ayan. Maraming salamat, Miss Bless. See you around and we will see each other again next week, same time, Thursday,
Yes.
6:30 p.m. So, just stay tuned. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and on Facebook for more financial tips and ano pa ba, like updates about our upcoming lives and topics. So, goodbye everyone. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Maraming salamat